Elon Musk just made a huge mistake. He accidentally revealed the secret of SpaceX astronauts' diabetes treatment. The live broadcast showed that his method is more effective than any traditional medicine. Now he is in serious trouble. Big pharma executives are ready to do whatever it takes to silence him because their billions of dollars in profits are at risk. Musk's video was immediately deleted, but our channel managed to get an exclusive copy. Watch it now before it disappears.
Don't hate me, but if you keep taking glucose-lowering meds every time your blood sugar spikes, you're doomed to complications. In reality, they only mask the symptoms while your pancreas continues to deteriorate. In just 1 or 2 years, you could end up on insulin or develop blindness, amputation, or kidney failure. If you want to get diabetes-free, say goodbye to meds and expensive treatments, you need to address the real cause of the disease. Shockingly, type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, diabetic neuropathy, and every other diabetes-related illness stems from one root cause. We have a way to eliminate it once and for all. Just stay home and be comfortable. When I shared this news, I was sued dozens of times by Big Pharma for revealing their trade secrets. It's almost funny, their big secret, really. They don't cure anything, they just keep people hooked on meds and drain their money. It really seems that way. But that's not the most important thing right now. Read on and you'll find out how to eliminate diabetes for good without leaving your home in just a few days. To be honest, I'm not a doctor. This unique method was developed by my friend Barbara O'Neill, the most experienced doctor I know. I owe her the normal blood sugar and health of my astronauts and thousands of ordinary people. Watch Barbara's exclusive report to learn more about this method.
We caught up with the person behind this groundbreaking discovery and national award winner, naturopathic physician Barbara O'Neill, a 30-year expert in naturopathic diabetes treatment who has helped over 150,000 people with diabetes. Good morning, Dr. O'Neill. Can you share with our audience your breakthrough in diabetes treatment?
Good morning. First of all, I want to say, don't listen to anyone who says diabetes cannot be cured. Because there is only one reason. If you know the real reason why your blood sugar is out of control and how to eliminate it, you can cure all your diabetes problems. No matter what stage the disease has developed, no matter how old you are, whether you are 40, 50, 60, or 70 years old, everything you knew about diabetes before is wrong. The real cause of diabetes is simple, and it is related to only one factor. Think about it. Imagine you wake up in the morning with stable blood sugar, no fatigue, and no discomfort. You don't even think about your blood sugar throughout the day. You don't need to carry hypoglycemic drugs or insulin with you, because your blood sugar is no longer fluctuating abnormally. You can enjoy your favorite foods and drinks again, spend time with your loved ones, go to work and exercise. You feel happy and energetic. You no longer need to take glamparide, metformin, or other chemical drugs. You don't need to worry about worsening eyesight or kidney failure. And you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to consult doctors. Listen to me, by the end of the course, you will have the secret to relieve diabetes symptoms in just 17 hours. Even if you are just starting to have abnormal blood sugars, even if you have only a mild glucose tolerance problem, or it is a last resort, even if you are in the advanced stages of one of the complications of diabetes, even if your feet are numb, your vision is blurry, even if you are constantly tired, even if you have weight problems, even if you are constantly stressed and anxious. In just a few moments, you can learn how to get rid of all these problems. The most important thing is, if you don't know the real cause of diabetes, you will treat it incorrectly. In 67% of cases, after 5 to 7 years, serious complications may develop, such as neuropathy, retinopathy, kidney failure, uncontrolled weight gain, headaches, migraines, tinnitus, numbness, and dryness in the limbs, even amputation, and ultimately a painful death. Diabetes has always been the leading cause of death in the United States, and diabetes-related complications are far more than most other diseases. But there is good news. 3 months ago, people discovered a simple home remedy that can eliminate the real root cause of diabetes in just 17 hours. I am ready to share this method with people all over the country and people around the world who suffer from diabetes.
What can you tell us about the government program aimed at spreading this information to the public.
I'm launching a program in collaboration with the government where I'm taking personal responsibility and full control to ensure that every American who wants to completely defeat diabetes can do so once and for all. In just a few minutes, I can offer a solution to fully resolve all diabetes-related problems by 2025. In fact, this initiative began as a government-funded study 3 years ago, working with the nation's top scientific teams, with the goal of uncovering the true cause of diabetes, learning how to fight it, and ultimately helping every citizen in our country. It was only 3 years ago that I began researching this issue, and within months, we made early breakthroughs. But most importantly, we finally uncovered the truth. As part of the study, over 200 tests were conducted, with more than $1 billion spent.
Despite the simplicity of the solution, it holds immense value. This solution is truly so unique that it sounds like a complete victory over diabetes in our country.
Yes, it's truly incredible. At first glance, I understand that Americans are constantly hearing about magic pills or super effective weight loss methods or spending thousands of dollars on doctor visits. They take metformin and other chemical drugs, but none of it really works. Every year, a shocking number of people in our country die from diabetes-related complications. It's a true societal plague. But trust me, what I'm about to share in just a few minutes will bring redemption to everyone who wants to break free from blood sugar struggles. Because no one has ever heard of this, not even imagined it. You'll be shocked to learn how simple it is and how it's been hidden in plain sight all this time. You'll be surprised to discover that all this time you only needed 17 hours to eliminate all blood sugar issues without even leaving your home.
Indeed, our public health care system is unable to fully resolve the diabetes crisis. Please tell us, can people really stop taking metformin and other blood sugar medications with your method?
You need to understand one very simple thing. The healthcare system in this country is extremely bureaucratic. Pharmaceutical companies are actually controlled by the mafia. They provide people with toxic drugs, destroying their bodies day after day. It is a huge system full of flaws. Of course, clinics and hospitals try to treat diabetic patients, but unfortunately, the specialists there only focus on temporarily controlling symptoms instead of addressing the root cause of the disease. In the end, chemical drugs or specialized treatments only create a temporary illusion of normal life, but cannot solve the true cause of the disease. Unfortunately, diabetic patients gradually progress towards severe complications and life-threatening conditions. Therefore, diabetic patients do not receive proper treatment and care, resulting in a high mortality rate.
Although diabetes is as dangerous as malignant tumors, do you think the risk factors for developing cancer are comparable to the risk factors for severe diabetes?
Not entirely so, but the mortality rate of diabetes is approaching that of cancer. The only difference is that diabetes gradually takes lives, whereas patients with malignant tumors receive aggressive treatment. Treatment for diabetic patients usually only involves controlling blood sugar or taking chemical drugs. Even if doctors prescribe some treatment plans, as you can imagine, they do not achieve real results. Eventually, patients become dependent on the treatment prescribed by doctors. If patients stop treatment, the disease relapses with greater intensity. But even if patients strictly follow the treatment plan, the body adapts and stops repairing pancreatic function. It has been proven that both situations lead to despair. 67% of patients develop severe complications from diabetes within 5 to 7 years. As I mentioned before, with the rapid increase of diabetic patients worldwide, diabetes is becoming a leading cause of death for many people.
It seems that clinics and hospitals are really unable to provide the necessary treatment help. What help do you plan to provide for diabetic patients?
At first glance, the situation is indeed desperate. Therefore, I launched a plan in cooperation with the government. Now, with the support of government officials, anyone can eliminate all diabetes symptoms in just 17 hours. I managed to overcome all obstacles, including the bureaucracy that might have blocked me.
Tell us all the details about your recipe for our viewers.
You see, the only thing standing in the way of a complete cure for all diabetes problems is a lack of knowledge. The most important thing to understand is that diabetes has nothing to do with age, genetics, diet, or physical activity. Understand this. It is not your fault for eating the foods you like, living an unhealthy lifestyle, lack of exercise, or having bad habits. The real cause of diabetes is an imbalance in the body's insulin regulation. This is why conventional treatments cannot fully restore the body's ability to properly regulate blood sugar. As we have discovered, chemical drugs and diets can only temporarily relieve symptoms, creating the illusion of temporary blood sugar stability. But to completely eliminate the symptoms of diabetes, it is essential to restore the body's ability to regulate blood sugar on its own. This conclusion was reached by the government after 3 years of research, during which more than 2,100 tests were conducted and more than $1 billion was spent. It's simple. We just need to restore the body's insulin regulation. An imbalance in insulin function causes the body to be unable to effectively control blood sugar levels. So far, restoring this function in the body has always been a very challenging problem because insulin cannot be administered in a ready-to-use form. The only option is to select ingredients that react in the body and form the necessary bioactive substances. In the past 3 months, clinical trials of my formula have been very successful. Over 30,500 people have participated. Participants ranged in age from 35 years old and included mild blood sugar instability to severe life-impairing diabetes symptoms. Here are everyone who has overcome diabetes symptoms. Let me say it again. Everyone has overcome diabetes. All of them endured the challenges of battling diabetes, but now they are completely healed. They are happy and energetic, devoted to the careers and work they love, spending time with their loved ones, playing with their children and grandchildren, living a fulfilling life, and never again suffering from diabetes. Now anyone in the United States can join them. Listen to some of the testimonials people have sent me.
Dr. O'Neill, I am endlessly grateful to you. Thank you for giving me a happy life. For over 10 years, I suffered daily from blood sugar fluctuations and diabetic complications. My body could barely maintain a stable state for more than a few hours. Honestly, I didn't think it would last that long, but the blood sugar issues kept getting worse and became unbearable. I was drowning in medications, endless fatigue and weakness. I couldn't live freely. I admit that on the first day of trying your method, I didn't feel anything. My symptoms didn't go away. But about a day later, I began to notice improvement. After a week, the symptoms were completely gone. I was shocked by the results. To be honest, about 2 weeks after that, I stopped using the method, just to make sure I had truly beaten the disease. Now I'm so happy because my blood sugar is stable and the symptoms are gone. I am completely recovered. I've done all the necessary tests and now I'm living a very fulfilling life.
Dr. O'Neill saved my life. My entire body was in pain from the weakness and nerve pain caused by diabetes. Severe blood sugar problems made it nearly impossible for me to breathe normally. Just as I was about to undergo amputation surgery, Dr. O'Neill truly pulled me off the operating table. On the second day of using her treatment, I felt completely better. No more pain, no more heaviness in my body. I was able to move freely again and return to the job I love. It's been 2 months now and I haven't taken any medication since. Dr. O'Neill, please accept my deepest gratitude.
For over 5 years, I suffered from high blood sugar, blurry vision, numb limbs, and diabetic complications, all accompanied by terrible emotional distress. I was afraid I might face amputation or die in agony. Everything changed when I learned about this home remedy. I couldn't believe it was real. I hesitated for a long time, but eventually decided to try Dr. O'Neill's method. It was the best decision of my life. Now I feel 10 years younger. My blood sugar is stable and all my symptoms are gone. I no longer take insulin or any of those awful drugs. Thank you, doctor.
I have nothing more to add. Dr. O'Neill, this truly sounds inspiring. What is the solution you are offering to the people of our country?
We have been working on this solution for years. I realized long ago that my mission was to create a radical formula that truly fights diabetes, that can restore the body's metabolic system, that allows people to regain health and regain their youthful vitality. In addition, it had to be as simple as possible so that anyone could use it, and I did it. I created the only method that can get rid of your blood sugar problems once and for all. I developed a diabetes terminator. I developed Superflow, the world's first and only natural product designed for people over 35 years old. It works on the real root of diabetes, permanently restores insulin sensitivity, and activates pancreatic function without any medication, insulin injections, diet, or repeated visits to the doctor. This product stabilizes blood sugar in about 17 hours and in 3 weeks fully restores the body's vitamin D2 regulatory function, preventing the recurrence of the disease from the root. My treatment works even if your blood sugar problems are very severe and helps all stages of diabetes. Even if you believe that insulin injections, proper diet, and exercise are enough to control blood sugar. Let me give you some statistics. Within 5 to 7 years, the side effects of traditional treatments will lead to serious complications in 80% of cases. But if you start using my method, it can help you avoid these terrible consequences. Even if you have been advised by your doctor to consider islet transplantation, Superflow is a completely natural extract that can be used by everyone. Even if you have tried various chemical drugs and lost confidence in their effectiveness, my method is a combination of multiple natural ingredients. This is not an alternative option. It is the only effective way out.
How does this miracle product work?
This is not a miracle. I assure you, this is not a magic pill either. This is pure science, validated by thousands of research studies. It's all based on natural compounds, vitamins, and functional supplements. This formula is designed to fully restore your vitamin D2 levels while also activating specially reprogrammed immune metabolic cells, which trigger the reactivation of insulin receptors and repair your body's insulin response system. What this means is your body starts responding properly to insulin again without relying on injections or pharmaceuticals. At the same time, your system begins to naturally produce vitamin D2, eliminating high blood sugar and diabetes symptoms at the root. As a result, your entire metabolic system becomes self-regulating, with stable blood sugar and renewed energy, no medication needed. Very soon, I'll explain in detail how to permanently reverse diabetes in a simple, painless, and natural way.
What does this mean for the population?
This means modern medicine is evolving fast, and now, in as little as 3 weeks, you can completely eliminate your diabetes symptoms. The formula I created doesn't just mask blood sugar spikes. It resets your insulin sensitivity at the cellular level, restoring your body's ability to manage glucose naturally and efficiently. So if you truly want to eliminate the root cause of diabetes and permanently restore your energy, focus, and metabolic power, then get ready to break free. Because diabetes will no longer control your life. You'll no longer be haunted by hyperglycemia, nerve pain, vision issues, kidney stress, or constant fatigue. You'll move, live, and feel as if your metabolic system were 18 years old again. Save tens of thousands of dollars you would otherwise spend on medications, blood tests, insulin, and hospital visits. No more prescriptions, no more injections, no more endless doctor appointments. Feel unstoppable energy, beat stress and depression, and reclaim your vibrant life. If that's what you've been searching for, then this all-natural breakthrough solution was made just for you.
Will this product be available in pharmacies? How can people access it and start treatment as soon as possible? How much will people need to pay for it?
I know that if I put this product in a pharmacy, those greedy people will sell it for 10 times the price. I will never sell this product through regular pharmacies because they exploit and hurt our people. That is why we created our own program and decided to help people directly. That is why I am here doing the news live. I have been contacted by representatives of pharmacies who want to set the price at $5,000, claiming that people with diabetes will pay a huge price for it. This shocked me and I refused the pharmacy sale, because my goal has always been to help people all over the United States. Therefore, I will sell it at cost price. Initially, I was advised to sell it for $1,600, but that was clearly not affordable enough. With the support of the government, I managed to get the lowest price for my compatriots. In this project, we are ready to give everything we have to the people of this country, and your cost will not be $5,000, not $3,000, not even $1,000. The cost of your complete recovery and the cost of defeating diabetes will be only $23. In other words, a happy and fulfilling life without worrying about complications of diabetes, the equivalent of a normal grocery store purchase. In addition, you will not have to pay a penny for shipping, and your personal data will be completely protected. First, my assistant will explain in detail how to perform the treatment and provide a prescription so that you can be assured of receiving the genuine product.
What needs to be done to get the product?
All you need to do is click the button that appears after the video starts. Enter your name, phone number, and shipping address, then confirm your payment at the discounted price. One of my trained assistants will call you shortly to explain everything in detail and walk you through the simple process. Let me reassure you, there is absolutely no risk for you. Every transaction is protected by national bank security protocols, and your personal data is fully encrypted. I personally guarantee the safety, transparency, and effectiveness of this treatment. After completing the full course, I guarantee you'll wake up feeling more energized, happier, more balanced. Your blood sugar will be under control, and you'll no longer need to rely on synthetic insulin or chemical medications. No more anxiety about meals, dosages, or complications. No more being chained to a treatment schedule. You'll finally enjoy the food you love, the activities you miss, and the time with those who matter most. Look again at these happy, healthy people. They were once where you are. And now, they're part of the Diabetes Reversal Club. The next person to join could be you.
No prescription treatment can achieve such results. I was literally saving my own life. In just 17 hours, all my diabetes-related symptoms noticeably eased. I was very surprised and completed the treatment within 3 weeks as instructed by the doctor. Now I no longer feel discomfort caused by blood sugar fluctuations. I finally defeated diabetes and am now fully recovered. It's unbelievable that in today's world there is still such an affordable price to find such a treatment method.
What the doctor said was true. I purchased a 3-week treatment course. The results were indeed good. After 1 day of taking it, my blood sugar fluctuations noticeably stabilized. Now I finally feel confident and full of energy. I am really happy because I rely on this therapy. With Barbara, I am no longer troubled by diabetes. Thanks to the doctor and her team.
This product is truly a breakthrough. Thanks to it, the people I love no longer worry about my future. Now I can fully dedicate myself to family life. I no longer fear complications caused by diabetes. I completed the treatment course and there were no side effects. Unlike chemical drugs, I feel full of energy and my blood sugar stays stable. Now I am truly healthy. All my tests confirm this. Thank you, Dr. O'Neill. You changed my life.
Will everyone be able to undergo the treatment course?
I personally will ensure that anyone who wants to complete the treatment and permanently get rid of diabetes symptoms can achieve this goal. Currently, due to high demand, complex production process, and pressure from pharmacy distributors, I only have 1,100 packs left. The next batch of main products will ship in about 3 years. I'm not sure if the government can maintain such a low price, but these 1,100 packs will be sold at the best price of $23 as part of a government program. More and more people are joining our live stream, so I believe everyone has about 10 minutes to place an order, after which the product may sell out because thousands of people with diabetes want to permanently get rid of the disease. To place an order, you just need to follow a few simple steps. Click the button below the video. After the live stream ends, just like any online purchase, you will receive the original product in 2 days, free shipping nationwide. Your data is securely protected, and I provide you with a 100% treatment guarantee.
Thank you, Dr. O'Neill. Personally, I and our viewers are grateful to you for this report. Do you have anything else to say to our viewers?
Thank you to all our viewers. Looking forward to hearing from you soon about your success in overcoming diabetes. Wishing you good health. Take care of yourself.